Hello? Hello, hello, hello! Welcome! Cute Leia, thank you. It's Christmas. I mean, winter. Winter time. I'm a little early, but I really like winter. How's everybody? Welcome! Christmas? Too early for Christmas. It's winter. Because I feel like if I don't change it now, I'll be busy for the rest of the month and early December, and I'll be late. Thank you. Alright, I will thank all the subs from last stream and today too. Today's stream. Winter Rosu avatar when... Oh. I'll do my best to have a Santa beard again this year. Okay, should I thank the subs first, since there aren't that many people yet and they might miss out my answers on my questions? On the questions, I mean, not my questions. But yeah, how are you guys? What have you been doing? What have you been up to? Blue hair Rosa, I can actually do that. Wait. I can have blue hair Rosu. And filters. Oh. Where's the blue? There! Blue hair! Hello! Is this what you wanted? Is this what you hoped for? Wait, do you hear Yuki-chan? Do you hear my computer working hard? Oh no, Granny, it's cold. I am cold. You do hear it? Oh no. Oh no, no. Do you still hear it now? But yeah, I hope it's not bothering you. Anyways, I'll think a slime is fine as well. Yeah, I'll thank all the subs from last stream before I answer questions. Here you go. Kono, thank you for 5 months. Just Andy, thank you for 4 months. Yeah, hello. Do you guys hear the background music and my computer? Mikian, thank you for 3 months. Evil, thank you for 25 months. Haro for 10 months, thank you. Snow Otaku, thank you for 14 months. Oh yeah, I don't have lag today, and that's because I'm not using Clip Studio Paint along with Streamlabs. But once I open Clip Studio Paint, everything dies again. Rosuuri! Oh. I can help you with that. Here you go. Let's zoom in on the bread. Wait. What? I feel betrayed. Who did that? Why did you do that? I was zooming in on my cute face and you changed it. How could you? Well, here's your toast. Here, go. You deserve burnt toast from what you did. So tiny. Burnt toast is just extra crunch. You're right. Although it's not healthy for you. Please don't eat burnt toast. Ooh. Okay, thank you for the gift subs last 2 days ago, not last week. Robert Dobert, thank you for 19 months. Emergency fire alarm into Granny Street. What? Ferris. Oh yeah, Ferris gifted 30 subs last stream. Amazing. How am I talking with bread in my mouth? I'm still angry, by the way. Angry. Dark Quacker, thank you for 13 months. Golden Sifter, thank you for 7 months. Washirizu, thank you for 4 months. Why angry? Because I was zooming in as best Rosu and then somebody switched it to Alter Rosu. How rude. And then Vice, thank you for 25 months. And then 10 minutes ago, Sarah, thank you for 23 months. Am I back? I'm back. I'm not mad anymore. And then Ciao943, thank you for 8 months. Vatrium, thank you for 15 months. And Freddy8787, thank you for the sub. Savy, thank you for 2 months. Blue Light GR, thank you for 5 months. Whee! I caught up. Everything good. Thanky dokie. Isn't this best Rosu? Yes, this is best Rosu. I am best Rosu. Ifumi, thank you for 100 bits. Why is it not working?
Rochu Daisuke Rosu Heart Rosu Heart.
Booty delivery! Thank you! I don't know why I said that so excitedly, but thank you! Okay, question time. Today is a Q&A chat stream. We'll start with Twitter questions. Then we'll proceed to Discord questions. And then chat questions after. I think Best Rosu and Alter Rosu are the same person. No, they're not. The other one's best, the other one's inferior. Ooh, wow. Can you guys read the question or is it too small? Seems good. Can read. You guys have good eyes. Okay, good job. I think it's time to create a Twitter account. Well, there's Discord too. Can read. Okay, thank you. First question is, how often will these Q&A chat streams occur? There's no schedule, but so far I noticed that I do it every 2 months. Or every time I don't have any art to draw. So yeah, I'll do my best to do it every 2 months. Maybe around every 6 to 8 weeks. Hee. I wonder if I should even do this. Boop boop. Looking respectfully to Q&A. Oh no, I didn't realize that I put it on the, the best part. Okay, next question. What tips can you give to artists who want to be professional and get the same job as you? Oh, well, for me, what I did was I just kept drawing both original and fan art at that time, and I got an email from Square Enix for Million Arthur, and that's how it started for me. But recently I noticed more artists just draw fan art, and then the company for example, a lot of artists draw Genshin, and then MiHoYo would see the art, the fan art, and then they would hire that artist. They do that for I noticed Type Moon do that for Fate Grand Order 2. So yeah, there's that. That's a tip. Draw lots of fan art of the franchise that you like, and they might notice you. Although for me, for example, I drew a lot of Fate Grand Order, but haven't been contacted by by Type Moon, so I don't think it's 100% guarantee. But I see it work for some people. But sometimes I know that they hire artists who are just really good. So that's my tip though. Use social media to your advantage, but make sure to draw what you like, because it's kind of obvious when you just force yourself to draw whatever. People notice it. This will be faster if Streamlabs stops lagging. When will Stickman community notice my art? Eventually, Sarah. Just post a lot more. The bread's not working? It didn't do the flip. What? I'm sorry, my stream is still scuffed. I tested it though. I tested it on Alter. Let's call her again. Three, two, one. What? But it was working earlier. What? It was working earlier, I promise. You guys saw it, right? What happened? Oh no, my animations aren't working. This is so sad, please. What's happening? I tested it, it was working, I promise. Okay, we'll do the Rosu pop. That works. Yeah, all the red and the sparkles and everything. We tested it earlier, that it was working. Anyways, next question. When you do your bread trick, oh, unfortunate that I can't do it. Where does the toast come from exactly? Why does the toast disappear after a while, and where to? Oh, this is so unfortunate. I could have demonstrated the... Oh yeah, I could have demonstrated the toast where it goes and stuff. Oh, I can't. But yeah, it comes from the booba. It flips from the booba and disappears to the booba. No, Papa, don't look. The answer is the booba. Is that the answer you wanted? Is that enough? You like that answer? If you don't like it, you can ask my papa where it comes from. Maybe he knows better. So it's seasoned with no, stop it, stop. Under your face. What's happening? happening? Wouldn't that mean it's the same piece of toast every time? You know what? You shouldn't think too hard about it. That's not good for you. Okay, next question. What are good ways to market yourself when you're a new artist? Oh no. What I noticed is this isn't my tip, but what I noticed is new artists would draw VTubers and hope for the VTuber to notice them and retweet their art, and that has been the most effective thing I've seen so far. But if we take VTubers out of the equation, the best way is to draw fan art first, fan art of characters or franchise that you like, and then once you've gathered like a few followers, you can switch to drawing more original stuff and like have like a more consistent art style too. Because if you draw fan art, original, or whatever you want to draw, but the art style is very inconsistent, it's kind of hard to market yourself, and it's also kind of hard to gain followers because people just don't know if it's actually your art, or they don't know what they're expecting for the next thing you post. Rosu, you need help with BTS. I know, it was working earlier too. It was working past few streams. Like if I click my shortcut right now without BTS, it's just that. I don't know what's happening. I didn't change any of my shortcuts though. Nope, didn't update. And it worked earlier in the first 10 minutes of the stream. But yeah, what's next? Did you like that answer? Do you have more questions about that answer? Yeah, let's look it up after stream. It's kind of hard to fix once I'm already streaming.
Hi, I'd like to order 1 eggs Benedict with a side of fries and a caffeine-free Coca-Cola.
Fongs, thank you for $200. I think you gave your money to the wrong stream. To the I don't have eggs. What actually? What if you're really not into any VTuber drawing fan art? You draw your OC. I've seen a lot of artists who just draw one OC all the time, and then they gain a lot of followers. I've seen a few who've gained up to 200,000, and they just draw their OC. That works too. It's a lot harder, but it works as well, and you have more fun. But make sure it's the same 1 or 2 OCs. Don't be like me, who draws like 5 different characters every time. I wanted to do that, like just draw an OC of mine, but I like too many of them, and I can't. I'm a DG, I can't just love one OC, I love everyone. Wait, I'm looking for... somebody wanted eggs? Here's the egg that you ordered. I don't have fries though. Hope that's okay. Oh, there's also the not safe for work route. A lot of Western R18 artists are very popular on Twitter, but also popular in Japan. But it depends on what kind of work you want to do. For example, if you want to work for the Japanese companies, R18 illustrations don't pay that well. And then if you want to work for Western companies, Or if you want to draw for just mainly Patreon stuff, commissions, R18 pays well in the West. I'm not an expert in R18 stuff, but that's what I noticed. I'm copy pasting the question, but each time I copy paste the question, Streamlabs lags. So there's like a delay. Oh, do you like the new background music? I figured it might fit Christmas. Oh, Dai, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you. How was your stream? What did you do? Welcome. I would flip my toast for you, but my stuff are broken right now. Oh, you were rigging. Oh my gosh, riggers are amazing. Well, I hope you guys had fun. Okay, next question. How did you start as a commercial artist? Like, how did companies start finding you? Oh wait, I think I've answered something similar earlier, but it was through social media. They saw my art on Pixiv, not on Twitter, and they emailed me. It was Square Enix for Million Arthur. There was an event, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, but I remember it was an event, and it was in 2014. That's when it started, and I slowly took commercial jobs and I stopped taking personal commissions and DeviantArt. Yeah. But I might go back and do personal commissions next year. It's a secret though, just between you and me. Rosu, is your new model going to have new bread, maybe with eggs? I didn't think about it yet. Papa might have a hard time flipping eggs and bread at the same time. You know? Kind of worried. Oh, I saw another question, but it's like 2 questions. Let me copy and paste. Okay, this is like 3 questions. 4, maybe. Ooh, that's a I didn't think that's gonna be a lot of questions. My boob is covered now. I'm so sorry. French toast. Yeah, French toast would be nice. Yeah, that's a See, they numbered it 1 and 2, so I thought that's just 2 questions. Okay, are we ready? Are you ready? Oh no, I clicked it. What brushes do you use for shading? It's a custom brush. Are they asset from the asset store? Customized? If customized, will they ever sell them? It's customized, and I don't think I'm gonna sell them yet because it's still a little glitchy. And I wanna sell a brush that I think is good, like the G Pen. But for something that's still experimental, not yet. Eventually, though. And the next question, how do you apply your light? Do you clip one single layer over your color group, or do you apply an overlay shine layer over each color group? It's the first one. I apply I can't. I apply one single layer over all the color group. That's my most used method, but lately I've tried doing the second one wherein I shade each layer separately. Why make one when you can make a whole text? They just want to cover my booba. I'm copy pasting the question.
Would you like having more artistic freedom on your commissions, or you prefer
What?
someone who
What?
explains you what they want to the point?
Oh, thank you for 1,000 bits. Would you, what's this? Would you like having more artistic freedom on your commissions, or you prefer someone who explains you what they want to the point? That depends though. I don't want it to be very specific, but I want them to tell me, for example, the theme, the pose they like, but not like a specific pose. For example, I want them to tell me it's sitting, standing, or walking, something like that. But I don't want like very specific wherein they want the eyebrow this level of and then the other eyebrow this angle, the mouth this small, the hair color this specific hair color. Like I'm okay with the hair color being a certain shade, but it's hard when they go this specific palette. And if I put lights and shadows on it, it kind of changes a little bit, and they'll be like, no, this is not this specific palette. Yeah, I mentioned before, right? The reason why I stopped taking commissions in DeviantArt was because there was this commissioner who was super nitpicky. They want every little detail and color to the point where it took 3 months before the commission was completed because of all the revisions. Disappointing. Anyways, yeah, that's why I stopped. But that was that was younger Rosu. Younger Rosu didn't put limits, didn't have any terms of services, but I have learned. What's this? I'm gonna read the last question. No, this is not the last question. I'm gonna read the question and gonna thank all the subs. Younger Rosu, no limits. Yeah, because all my commissioners then were really kind and they were happy with whatever I put out. Sometimes they had little changes, which is fine, but they don't go over 2 revisions. So I thought everybody would be like that until I met somebody who wasn't. I got traumatized. Okay, what's the question? What kind of schedule do you have when you work? Let me tell you my daily routine. You did ask for that, something specific, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Granny wakes up at around 7:30, 7 to 7:30, and I eat my oats, I drink my juice, I do my stretches in the backyard. Wow, so early. I know, I don't know why I wake up that early. It sucks too because sometimes I sleep at midnight or past midnight, and then I wake up and it's 7 and I'm like, please, my brain is tired but my body's like, we're hungry now, time to eat. Truly a granny. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm back. There's a long delay because everything's lagging. Normally everything's smooth. My bread is still broken. The roasted bread, I'm sorry, there's no flip. I'll repay you next stream when it's fixed. Okay. And then after I stretch, I go to my computer and I reply to emails right away because I wake up and it's nighttime in Japan. Sometimes I can still reply and they'll reply back, but I'll just reply with emails, check my emails, and then schedule my reply for 8 a.m. in Japan. Most of the time. And then I start drawing. That's it. I just draw, and then at around 11:30 I make my lunch. I usually cook veggies, cauliflower, broccoli, sometimes egg, and then rice, and tofu, Wait, this is very detailed. This is not what you asked for. Yeah, I make my lunch, I eat my lunch, and I go back to work at 12:30. Go back to work 12:30, and then I stop working at 5, and then at 5 I'd work out for half an hour. I do cardio for half an hour every day, and I cook my dinner after, and I eat my dinner. And then if I have energy after, if my arm's not broken, I would draw more, but lately I can't do that anymore. So I play. I rest, I watch videos, I watch anime. And then I sleeps. Oh wait, and then I shower. I shower at night. I shower around 7 or 8. And it takes like 3 hours to air dry my hair. Yeah, I bully kids in Pokemon Unite sometimes. And yeah. And I do house chores like laundry and stuff, but that's it. Laundry, dishes. Yeah. This is my work schedule. Pretty boring, actually. Yeah, it takes 3 hours. I mean, it takes 30 minutes to dry my hair if I use the hair dryer, but 30 minutes of holding the hair dryer seems like a waste of time. The most responsible artist I've seen. I used to be not responsible when I wasn't living alone, when I was living with my parents. I think that was the most productive I was because I don't have to cook, I don't have to do chores, and if I want to eat, my mom would call me, food's ready, and I go down and I eat for 10 minutes, I go back up and draw again. Yeah. Living alone's hard. Yes, ma'am. No, stinky, going to bed. No. Yeah, I really like showering before going to bed to keep my bed sheets clean. Because before I lived alone, my mom would always tell me to shower in the morning and then not shower at night. And I noticed that after like 2 weeks, I'll get acne on like my chin area, which is weird. And then I realized it's because of dirty bed sheets. Gurney, how about your schedule with no work? I only have 1 day off, and it's today, Saturday. So, with no work in the morning, I just play Animal Crossing. I played Animal Crossing today, but if it wasn't Animal Crossing, I would play whatever game I was into. And then I'll make lunch, eat lunch, stream, and after stream, I'll do chores, maybe groceries or laundry, whatever, clean, touch my figures. and then play more games. How is the new house cleaning going? It's not going great. Speaking of house cleaning, I set up my office, my desk, and for those who don't know, I have an elf figure. She's really pretty. She has big boob, but she's here. I'm looking at her right now, and I thought I broke it because I took her out of the box and I was really rushing to fix my desk, and something fell from her, and it's a breastplate, and I didn't know that her breastplate was removable. And I was shocked. I was like, you can be removed? I've had you for like a year now. So I thought you just have to buy like a separate version of her for the no breastplate one. But yeah, it fell off. Both of them. I put it back though, but a few people in the server told me it's a cast off, but I didn't question it. I did not understand what a cast off is figure wise, but now that I'm thinking about it, self-explanatory. Did you like the booba? I think it's very well made. Well designed. That's all I can say. Wait, I've only finished the office. It's still dusty. I packed my dusty stuff and displayed my dusty stuff. Most people would say that you should dust off your stuff before you pack it, but I didn't. I was in a hurry. The boobologist approves. Granny likes it. It's my first figure that has bear booba. I don't know how to feel about this. I'm say so, by the way. Okay, I think that's all the Twitter questions. Unless I missed some. I don't think I missed any. Do you know if company commission? Oh, okay. This is a different one. It's a new one, 21 minutes ago. The last Twitter question I'll be reading. Why am I still pouting? I thought it was only 30 seconds. Ooh, woo-wee, woo-wee. How is the new house? Oh no, I'm gonna complain about the new house. Okay, about the new house. Granny says so, stop it. Yes, yes I am. New house is going great, actually. I like a tree. There's a tree in my backyard. It's really huge. It's still red right now. I really love it. I told you guys I like touching trees, and I'm glad I have one in the backyard. The basement, it's still blocked. I feel like I'm just gonna block it forever so depths doesn't come out. So, you guys should touch grass and touch trees, touch flowers. You need it. Feels nice, okay? It's not lewd. What? Why does touching anything lewd to you guys? Touch fauna. Oh no, it is lewd. Oh yeah, and then I told you guys the stove broke, right? And the new stove was... I have good news. The owner of the house will pay for the stove. I don't have to pay for it. But they said it's gonna arrive on Tuesday, and on Tuesday I was like, hey, where's the new stove? And they said, oh, Home Depot doesn't have any trucks to deliver the new stove on Tuesday, so we're gonna deliver it on the weekend. It was delivered before stream. Yeah, I got the new stove. It's touchscreen. Fancy. Didn't have to pay for it. Now what else? What else? What else was it? Oh, there are more broken stuff in the house. Like the blinds that came with it. They're broken. Especially in my office. Touchscreen loot. You touch your screen all the time. You're lewd. Oh no, am I lagging? Is my character glitchy? I see that's glitchy, but I'm not sure if it is. Okay, it looks fine, okay. I'm lagging. This is not good. Anyway, what's the question? There's this question on me. It's a question. Do you know if company commission artists who draw not safe for work art? Yes, they do. Because sometimes I want to draw and post not safe for work, lewd things, but I'm afraid that if I post them, I will never get a chance to commission from a company. No, don't worry. You can post whatever you want. Sorry, I wanted to sneeze. Okay. Yes, you can post whatever you want. It is fine. You can still get commissions. You can still get hired. But if you post R18, you might likely get hired for R18 content. So keep that in mind. I don't post R18 though. What do you mean? What do you mean, Granny being a prime example? I haven't posted a single R18, and the only R18 work I did was for work. You know, I didn't have samples of R18 content, and they're just like, can you draw R18? But yeah, don't be afraid. Don't worry, don't worry. Although, what you should be afraid of is Twitter shadow banning you. Yeah, I know a few R18 artists wherein their accounts are shadow banned. But if your main social media isn't Twitter, everything's fine. Shadow ban, yeah. It sucks though. Sometimes I would see, for example, I remember seeing Tota-san's art of Hokusai, and then it wasn't lewd. It was very say-so, but her legs were exposed, and and then Twitter was like, "This is not safe for work. There are legs." What does shadow ban mean? People won't see the photo you posted unless they click I allow something to see not safe for work content or sensitive media. Was it? Yeah, it's also really weird. Sometimes they see legs and they're like, okay, no, this is sensitive. But then I've seen full-blown booba, big booba, and they're like, this is good. He got shadow banned for posting Rosu memes once. Oh my gosh, which meme got you shadow banned? Yeah, that's all the Twitter questions. I'm gonna stop doing the questions on the screen. Maybe not. That was kind of fun though. Angry face. Yeah, I can do that. No, Discord questions now. But we can do chat questions. Maybe. Discord though. We'll do chat questions after. Oh gosh, this is a long question. Oh. If you guys keep sending long questions, it's gonna cover up my entire booba. Is this what you wanted? Out of curiosity, since it's been bugging me for a while, when there's like people or companies or whatever using your art without permission, is there anything we can do? Like we can just send the link of the offending party to mods or something? Oh, this one, I really don't know how other artists deal with it, because almost you want me to cover the face? Okay, because most of the time in Instagram and even on DMs, people would DM me displayed links, Redbubble links, eBay links, and Amazon links of sellers selling my art without permission. This is what you wanted. Just doing what you wanted. But But yeah, and then I don't have time to report each one, unfortunately. But I was told that it's hard for people to report those things because they aren't the artists. But if you can find a way to report stolen art wherein I don't have to do anything, that would be very, very, very great. Granny will give you a kiss. Virtually. Yeah, the question being here, but it'll be too tiny. I thought about it, but we're getting big questions. Like, oopsies. We're getting a lot of long questions. Help. Well. Oh, also, I forgot to mention. You see the donation bar on the left? I did that. I coded that. I was excited. Okay, before the next question, let me thank all the subs that I missed. I feel like I missed a lot. Did I thank Bonksy? Bonksy, 18 months, thank you. Ivory Lotus, thank you for 15 months. And Yummy, thank you for 15 months. Akuji, thank you for 5 months. Konki129, thank you for 7 months. Kika Downs, thank you for 14 months. Lillarine, thank you for 2 months. It's kind of hard to pronounce. There's an issue on Instagram where people are reporting stolen art while not being the artist. It's actually illegal. It's actually illegal for someone to DMCA if they're not directly associated with the artist or the artist themselves. But no one has gotten in trouble for it. Well, that's really the problem. There's so many things, so many reports in all sites. It's hard for people to manually check them, which sucks though, because people abuse it sometimes, just like what you said. I really don't know how to deal with it, but if it's not illegal for you guys to report it's stolen art and it won't get you in trouble, please report for Granny. Sometimes I see ads of this plate and it has my art on it. Like, look, it's on this plate. I'm like, why is it on this plate? Google ads. I didn't put that in this plate. Rosu buns are directly associated to Granny, correct? Maybe. I don't think that will work in court, but maybe. Next question, I'm copy pasting it. Next question. How do you resize pictures to fit multiple social media platforms? I resize it wherein the shortest edge is 1000 pixels max. That's how I do it. I don't know how other artists do it. I see some artists post the full illustration like A4 size. There's no problem. Instagram always seems to crop my stuff and resizing makes the image looks whack. I resize my stuff a lot, but it doesn't ruin the quality. But I do understand the cropping, so I would pre-crop my illustration. Like I'll add a white border on the sides or top and bottom to make sure that the aspect ratio I drew in is still the same. Sometimes when I'm lazy, I just allow Instagram to crop some parts of the illustration. Twitter crops are either a blessing or a curse. Oh my gosh, I wish Twitter would just be consistent with the cropping, or they would let us do the cropping. Because sometimes I would draw a really, really nice face, and then Twitter was like, okay, let's show the thumbnail as the booba. Okay, this one is a very long question, so I'm cutting it down. I don't know if Twitter is cultured, but I do know Twitter is okay with booba. This question. Did you ever use 3D models for drawing? If so, how do you use them? Sketching over, drawing guidelines to draw them yourself, or convert the model in CSP to line, etc. I have used 3D models. I use 3D models. I know a lot of artists who use 3D models. For example, Nagu. I've seen her use 3D models, and sometimes it's pretty obvious on the art. And I've seen a lot of Japanese and Korean artists use Blender. They don't import it to Clip Studio Paint, but they render things in Blender and then just draw over it, so there's actual lighting and texture. So it's okay to use 3D models as long as it's a model. It's a model you made, it's a model you paid for, or it's a model you paid license for, or it's free. If the license is free to use commercially, it's fine. Don't worry. For me, I sometimes convert the model into CSP to lines, and then I fix the lines. Because sometimes the lines are jagged, it's not correct, so I fix it. Sometimes I sketch over it or draw over it, so I use it as a guideline, yes. Most of the time I use it as a guideline, sometimes I directly convert it. Do you guys remember the thing I've been working on recently with the Arknights one? I don't know if you remember the cart behind it on the background. I modeled the cart and I imported it in Clip Studio Paint and I converted it into line art. Yes, it's possible to convert if you're using Clip Studio Paint EX. I converted it into line art, and then it didn't do it correctly, so I had to fix it still, and then I added details. Because sometimes it just doesn't look natural unless you fix it. Are you Fortnite? What's this? Looks like spam. There's a second question by the same person. Thank you for answering my question. You're welcome. I'm gonna answer the next one. Oops. How do you print, make poster, and acrylic standees? For posters, I use online services that does printing in the US. There are plenty, so it's up to you which one's closer to you and cheaper, or has the paper that you like. And then, when I was in the Philippines, there's a local printing press near my place. I go there, I print, it was really cheap, and then I go back home and sell them. So yeah, it depends on where you are, but lots of places online are available now since there's COVID. And then for acrylic standees, I go to a website called Alibaba, and there are a lot of suppliers there for acrylic stuff. But if you're not comfortable in that website, because they collect a lot of information, I'll finish this answer. If you're not okay with that website, there are a lot of US places. I think Jimmy Agency was one. I have a list before, and they're pretty good too. They're a little pricier, but shipping will be cheaper, definitely. Because when I produce stuff in like Alibaba, the shipping usually is like $200. Okay, the question I see in chat is Philippines. Is the quality okay? Yes, definitely. Because the printing press near me is an actual printing press, not just like a small shop that has a printer. They actually print books and magazines, so quality was great. I think quality was better too. But you know, I can't use them anymore. Hey, I want to ask a personal question. Did you take computer as a subject during your school time? What do you mean by computer as a subject? Like, what do you mean by computer? New here, where you call Granny? I am a grandma. I'm very old. And our relationship is you're my grandchildren and I'm your granny. A computer degree? No, I didn't. I took multimedia arts. Yeah, Bachelor of Arts in Multimedia Arts. We took 3D, sound design, web development, video production, business, animation. What else? Yeah, those. Lots of things. Got old bones? Yes, I do. I'm sick. I'm always sick. I have old people sickness. So you can do everything? Not quite, because in my course, we were told that we're going to be jack of all trades, but we only know the basics. And because it has been many years since, the basics that we know is obsolete. But I still remember the fundamentals, like fundamentals in photography, which I apply in art. Wow, it's tiny. Yeah, the fundamentals in other production. You can do everything but also nothing at the same time, correct? It's a curse. Okay, what's this? It's an individual job to stay updated at their work. Yes, and I stayed updated on the illustration side, which is unfortunate because my course didn't have any illustration category in it. There's animation, there's 2D animation and 3D animation, but there's no... Stop it! Best Rosu was talking. Why do you do this? But yeah, I wanted illustration. I couldn't find a course that focuses on like illustration and concept art, which is unfortunate. Took college for nothing. Diploma maybe. Here's a question. Why is Alter Rosu's toast burnt? Are her boings hotter? What? They're not hotter. To answer your question. What? At least college life was fun. Yeah, college was fun maybe. There's just a lot of studying. But it was fun. A lot more fun because I was surrounded by creative people. Like, I have friends that are into video editing. I have friends who are into photography, animation. It was super fun. But now I'm just in my room. Not surrounded by creative people. There's online, but it's really different. Okay, this question. Granny has friends. Yes, I have friends. But yeah, it's really different when you hang out with like people, like colleagues, stuff like that. Okay, what's next? Do you take days off like in weekends? Yes, today's my day off, and on my day off, I stream. So it's half a day off, but I don't take streaming as work. You know, I want to stream more, but I feel like I had time to stream lately, but my PC's lagging. PC's dying. Do not get it. Yeah. I take day off once a week. Saturday. if I get sick, I consider that as a day off, but I don't have benefits like paid vacation or paid sick leave. So, for example, if I take 2 or 3 days off, work will pile up, so I overwork. She needs to be put down. No, I gave her more RAM, you know? I can't let her go. But yesterday, I was a little sad. I was really frustrated on all the lag. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs, but it's killing my PC. And I tried looking for computers, and I felt so bad because I was using Yuki-chan to look at computers to replace her with, you know? And yeah. And then I felt sad because I saw the prices. They were like $2,000, $3,000. And I'm like, nope, I'm gonna keep Yuki-chan. Have you at least cleaned her? Yes, I did everything. I could Google, and then they're like, clean your internals, check if there are loose screws or connections. I checked. No problem. And she's not overheating either, and there's plenty of airflow around her. There's more airflow around her too, compared to the previous place. I'm sorry, the roasted bread is broken. No flips. Is she dressed properly? I'm gonna bonk you. What is this question? Could be Windows that's been corrupted. I don't know. It only breaks when it's Streamlabs, though. When Streamlabs is open. Other than that, everything's fine. Her PC's name is Yuki-chan. Yes, oh yeah, for context, yes, I named my computer Yuki-chan because her case is gold and she's tiny and small as snow. Snowflake. I can't replace her. She's precious. She worked hard. Next anime convention you might go to, AX. Please, I just want to go to AX. I was supposed to be in AX this year? Yeah, this year. Then COVID happened, and then eventually they canceled all the tables. I am sad. But yeah, I hope I can get into AX. I don't know what other conventions do I go to. I remember asking somebody, like a convention artist, if... Wait, I wanna sneeze. Wait. I'm back. You're not ready yet for the sneeze. It's the manliest sneeze you've ever heard in your life. What am I supposed to clip then? You should clip the times I said booba. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, AX. For Cosmania, I would like to go back to the Philippines for conventions, but the Philippines is making it really hard with all the restrictions and the uncertainty of lockdowns and quarantine. But once it's gone, I'll go all over the world again, just like last time. Went to Japan, Germany, US, the Philippines. Maybe Singapore. I wanted to go to Singapore too. Sneeze for channel point redemption. How can people sneeze on command though? Cannot do that. I don't understand how people do things with their body on command. Like sneezing, hiccups. Ooh, long question. how do I cut? Okay, thank you for being an amazing inspiration. I'm happy, but I had to cut that part out. Cause, long question. Ooh, ooh wee, what? Taking up the entire screen. You know what? Maybe I should just cut down your questions. But they include important information, details. Okay, a question is taking up the entire booba. Don't worry, don't cry. Here we go. I lifted it up. You see the booba again. Can you hiccup on command though? No, but I hate having hiccups. My hiccups are the worst. I feel like my entire lungs are getting squished. You almost see thighs. I'll never show my thighs. Never again. Okay, question. When you want to learn or improve a topic for your art skills, how do you approach it? I just look for references. First of all, references are very important. I break down the reference. For example, if I want to learn how an artist draw skirts, especially pleated skirts, which I really like. Yeah, I look for references. Can be drawn, can be photos, but I think the best ones are photos. And I redraw them. I redraw them with the reference, and I redraw it again without the reference. And it's also very important to study things that you're interested in. For example, I don't really like backgrounds, but I want to improve on backgrounds, right? So I look for backgrounds I'm really interested. I look for pictures, the background pictures I'm very interested in, and I redraw that and I study that. I enjoy nature a lot, you know, I touch trees and stuff, and I draw lots of nature, and I've improved a lot since then. Yeah, that. I hate drawing cityscapes, so I still suck at it. Granny is a tree hugger, a tree toucher. Granny confirmed touches grass. Yes, I touch grass. Have you ever had to change the way you practice, in particular in the beginning of your journey because you felt it wasn't working? Yes, when I was starting out, people just told me to draw every day. Draw eyes, draw faces, draw bodies every day. Okay, that sounds bad. Draw bodies. Draw anatomy. Every day. But then I realized if it's something that I'm not interested in, for example, I'm not really interested in drawing hands when I started out, and I just keep drawing it every day, I don't remember it. I don't remember what I drew. And I really don't like drawing feet. So when I started out, when I drew feet, it felt like a chore. And I thought, as long as I draw 10 of these, I'll improve. Next time I draw feet, I'm amazing. But it's not true. There has to be interest and lots of interest and motivation and discipline to improve, is what I realized. As I really like drawing booba, and I think I'm good at drawing booba because I like it, and I am. Yeah, and then when I was younger, people were like, draw this very realistic eye all the time, which I did, and I never used a realistic eye. But it's also important to break down the anatomy. It's not just drawing the body all the time. It's understanding how joints work, how muscles work. Yeah, that will help you too. You really drew every day back then. Yes, I drew every day. I still draw every day, but it's for work, so I don't think it counts as improvement. But yeah, I used to draw every day. Anything I wanted. Yeah, discipline is very important. I think the biggest myth is relying on motivation. When artists say I'm I'm waiting for motivation. I don't have motivation. No, that's not gonna work. You need to make something a routine for everything that you want to do. For example, I used to not work out. just lay in bed all the time, draw and then lay in bed, play games. And when I first started working out, I thought, I can't do this. Such a wasted time, such a pain. But the doctor said, it's really detrimental to my health because I have a thing and I really need to do cardio every day. So I did it because I don't want to die. And it was really hard at first because I would just work out on different times every day, and I get lazy, I want to skip it, I cut it down. But I think the best thing that I did was to schedule it, like schedule the workout every 5 in the afternoon. So once my body got used to it, it was fine. It's like waking up it's like waking up at 7 or 7:30 for me. It's because my body got used to it, so no matter how many times I sleep late or I sleep early, I wake up at the same time. So that's like the same thing for drawing too. If you schedule it every day, even if only for 1 to 2 hours, your body will get used to it. Your body will yearn and look for that. Does this make sense? Discipline. Discipline's great. It's hard though. Starting out is hard. How long does it take to get a routine? 30 days? For me, once I've done it consistently for 3 weeks, it has become a routine for me. Although you have to be sure you don't stop. Cause if it was a routine and then you stop for 2 or 3 days, it's hard to get back again. It's like that with drawing for me too, because I moved recently, so I couldn't draw for 5 days. And on the first day that I thought I'll be drawing, it was kind of hard. I had to take lots of breaks. I didn't want to sit on my chair for a long period of time. So yeah, it was hard. I'm gonna drink some water. Give me a sec. I'm back. Whee! Is this question? Will it be possible for me to ask you to explain the process of making illustrations for light novels? From getting contacted by a publisher to getting paid. For getting contacted, it's just like with everything else. They would email me the details, the deadline, the illustration fee, the synopsis, and stuff. And and then wait, let me remember the steps actually. Yeah, and then I would reply if I'm interested, and if I'm interested, they're gonna ask for my details, like name, real name, address. Yeah, real name and address, and then I would sign a contract. Sometimes there's no contract, which is really weird, but no contract. Sometimes, yeah, there's a contract, and then after a few weeks, the editor will send a PDF file of the details of the character design, and sometimes, most of the time, it's the character design and an existing character that they want the character to look like, but you have to make it different, which is hard though. For example, it's kind of hard. Like, for example, they want you to design a character that looks like Asuna from SAO, but not Asuna. so which made me realize why most light novel characters kind of look the same, because the editor is like, this character but a little different. Yeah, it's like the generic main character, but we want this hairstyle but black. Yeah, but yeah, I do my best to make it a little different, but not so different, because if you make it too different, they're like, no, please follow the instructions. And everything is in Japanese, by the way. They're not gonna send you anything in English, even if you... The moment you tell them you can't speak English, most of the time, they won't reply to you anymore, or most of the time, they'll be like, we can't work with you, because we only have Japanese documents. Yeah. And that one. And then you it's the same thing. You send the sketch, they approve it or reject it, then you do more, and then you send the completed one when it's approved, and then they'll send you excerpts of the chapter that needs an illustration, because not all chapters require an illustration. And then they also send you details for the colored illustrations on the first few pages of the light novel. They have dialogues included, so you have a better idea of the scene. But sometimes when you're an artist that wants to finish the illustration early, and then the writer hasn't fully finished writing the book yet, they don't have excerpts, they don't have dialogues, because as you know, Granny draws slow, and I want to get the information soon so I can draw earlier. So yeah, that happened. I kind of feel bad because I was asking for details and the author wasn't done writing half of the novel. Yeah, and besides, if you're really good though, they can hire you. Like, even if you can only speak English, but Granny's not that good. So yeah. I see another question. I see a new question. See two new questions. One says, will Granny not dies on stream ever again? I will, but it's a surprise. Probably during holidays, anniversaries. And another question is, how's your day going? My day has been good. I've played Animal Crossing the moment I woke up, and I want to play Animal Crossing after the stream. What's this? Oh, thank you for 1,000 bits. Hey, am I being replaced? Anyways, Fairies, thank you. Can you narrate one of your bad experiences you had because of your lack of knowledge at work, and what did you do to not suffer from it again? Oh no. I have one. I have this one experience that I mention all the time. But before I tell you that, I'm gonna go on a toilet break. I've been drinking lots of water. I need to go. I'll be back in 2 minutes. What? What is this? Damn, at least keep the boob on screen so we have something to pay attention to. Didn't you pay attention to my cute face? That was a quick one. I'm Rosu speed run. Yeah, where's the question? I lost the question. Oh, there. The bad experience. Thank you for 1,000 bits, by the way. The bad experience. And there's this company back in 2018, 2019. It's... Oh! Hello! Yeah, so this company, it's a Chinese game company, and they were really strict. They want really detailed illustrations in such a short time, and I couldn't do it. Like, I submit illustrations that they don't like, and I think it's my lack of knowledge on backgrounds. I do the characters really well, but backgrounds, I wasn't really good at it, so it's taking me longer. And I felt bad because at one point they were like, this quality is not similar to the quality you put online, on your online portfolio. And we were wondering, why is it like that? They were kind of rude and nice about it, but to actually read that none of the illustration I provided was on par with what they were expecting me to do was really hard. And I think at that point I wanted to quit drawing entirely. and that's also the time when I took a long break. Long break is like a week, and I drew Chica. I watched a lot of Love is War, and I liked Chica, and I drew her, and I wanted to draw again. But yeah, that was that story. And what I did to not suffer from it again. First of all, I did not accept... Oh no. First of all, I thought, you know what? They have really high standards that does not meet my skills, so I won't accept work from them again. Even after I decided to like drawing again, after I drew Chica. But I'm kind of stubborn, so I thought, you know, maybe I'll accept one more and see if I can meet the quality that they're expecting me to do. There's just something in me that thinks, there's just something in me that thinks I can do it, and if I don't do it, and if I can't meet that expectation, I feel like for the next few years I'll feel like I'll never be able to. Yeah, so I did it, and there were still a lot of revisions, but I met the quality that they wanted. And after that, I'm like, okay, I poof now. I'm not gonna work with you guys. Bye-bye. But yeah, to not do that again, I make sure that the request is something I could do confidently. And if they're rushing me, it's something I could do at rush with good quality. Or I'll see if the deadline isn't rushed, and I'll accept it. Because my main problem then was the deadline, because they were hoping I would draw something with multiple characters with detailed background in 2 weeks, which is possible, but there were lots of revisions. Yeah, a lot of Chinese games have a lot of great artists, and I think they were hoping for that kind of quality and that speed, which I wasn't prepared for back in 2019. I think now I'm prepared for it. I can do it. But 2019 Rosu wasn't able to do it. But yeah, I did it. I'm glad I did. I'm actually not glad I did it. I feel like it was a waste of time. I've been I won't tell you what game it is, but it's out. Yeah, there's that. I've had plenty of great experiences with Chinese companies, though. It's just that one wherein the expectations didn't meet my skills, and it's the hardest thing. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's kind of hard when a good a good opportunity appears and then you're not ready for it, you still accept it, but you're not ready for it. It's different from getting an email, getting a request, but you can't do it because you're busy, compared to getting a request and you did it, but you didn't meet the expectations. Yeah. 2019, Rosu had to go touch grass compared to 2021. Yeah, it's true. But back in 2019, 2018, 2019, art was the only thing I did. And art is the only thing I could do. I think it still applies until today, but back then I thought if I failed on art, there's nothing else I could do. Sounds sad, but I maxed my art. I maxed all my EXP points on art. So if I couldn't do well, it felt like I wasted all my EXP points. It's like Megumin from Konosuba. She just knows how to do explosions, and if she couldn't do it well, it's kind of sad, right? It's a not safe for work game. No, it's not safe for work. It's Seiso. It's a very Seiso game. I drew very Seiso illustrations. Okay, so I'm gonna thank sub I missed the lunchbox. Oh wait, the lunch 80x. Thank you for 5 months, 15 minutes ago. I'm ready for chat questions. All the Discord questions are done. Technically, she can't do it well since she just passes out after. Well, she does the explosions, so she did it. It's like me. I will just draw really fast, draw lots, and then my arms break. It's just like that. Do you miss your family now everyone lives in different countries? I miss my brother a lot. My parents, not so much. It's kind of hard to explain, but I mentioned before, like Filipino parents, they expect their children to be their retirement funds. I'm like, I don't want to be close to them. my brother was like, I don't want to go home. He's like, can you just visit me in Japan? Like, yeah, I'll visit you in Japan once COVID's over. Yeah, there's no one to kick now without my brother. Although I still talk to him every day. Oh, speaking of my brother, I have news. My brother found a girlfriend, and he just told me recently, and he was like, I'm dating somebody. I'm like, since when? And he said, since June. I'm like, since June? It's already November and you told me November? How could you? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Where was the application? Where was the girlfriend application? Why didn't I get a copy of it? Yeah, he used to be approval, but he sent a photo and then she looks cute, and then he said she speaks English and Japanese fluently, but she can't say the R's, like can't pronounce R's properly, you know, the usual Japanese can't pronounce R. And then he said he finds it cute. I'm like, good for you. And then I saw that she's cute. I'm like, good for you. Yeah, there's that. There's that. So she can't pronounce your name. You're right. You're right. She can't pronounce my name. Rosu-chan. You know what? She looks cute, and if she's cute, she should pronounce it cutely. She's forgiven. It's like just like Vtubers, Japanese Vtubers. They pronounce English words cutely, even though it's wrong, and you're like, yay, cute. Did she get Rosu approval? Yeah. She did. My brother likes it because they don't have to talk every day, and and then she's not clingy and stuff. I'm like, good for you. Yeah, there's that. Next question. Family of introverts. Yeah, it's kind of... The only person who talks to me every day is my mom. She would message me and my brother every day. Good morning, my children. Good morning. I'm like, good morning, Mom. And then one day when my mother messaged my brother, and my brother didn't respond in 12 hours. And then my mom panicked, and then my mom messaged me, was like, your brother's not responding. Is he alive? Did something happen? Did he talk to you about it? I'm like, Mom, what? Calm down, Mom. And then I messaged my brother. I'm like, are you alive? And then our brother's like, yeah, my phone just died in the morning and I went straight to work and I forgot my charger and I charged it after work. I'm like, oh, well, Mom's panicking. It hasn't been a day too, so it only has been like 12 hours. My mom's clingy. Me no likey. Yeah, okay, sorry. Next question. What's this? I would be clingy too if my daughter is paying my rent. Both me and my brother are paying for their rent and their food. Yeah, food. Does she ask when you'll get married, have kids, and come home? She asks me to come home all the time, but she doesn't ask for kids because she knows if your granny gets some babies, there'll be less money for her. It's so sad, but it's true. Have you ever drawn with your feet? No, but I'll do it. I want to do lots of fun things in like a subathon that people do, and I don't have any ideas, but I think drawing, if we reach a goal, I'll draw with my feet. Granny can't have babies with your babies. My parents don't know you guys are my grandchildren. I'll use that as an excuse, actually. Mom, I can't give you money this month anymore. I'm feeding my grandchildren. When your mom calls, does she warn you about stuff she reads in the newspaper? Yes, all the time. She's like, I heard in the news that something in the US happened. Are you okay? Is it flooded there? And I'm like, Mom, it doesn't flood here. Mom, it's a different state. Mom, stop it. Was Alter Rosu's toast always burnt? Yes, it's always been burnt. She was made by burning Rosu. She's Rosu Alter. Please never do that drawing with your feet. She will book a flight to your place immediately. Don't think she can. She's really afraid of COVID, so she doesn't leave the house, which is good. She can't book a flight. Do you like to pop bubble wrap? Yes, I do. I used to have a lot of... When I was a child, my parents would just give me bubble wrap and I'll be occupied for the next few hours. And do you like paimon? Yes. Munching on paimon's a pastime for me. When dealing with Japanese or Chinese clients, do you hire a translator to help with replying to emails, accepting work, or do you handle it by yourself? I pay somebody to translate my replies correctly because my Keigo is not good, but I can understand their emails and their instructions. But responses, I pay somebody to translate English to Japanese Keigo, and I think it's 50 cents per word. No, that's kind of expensive. 10 cents per word. Yeah. Because I can do it, but I remember a few years ago when I responded by myself, and then Tora no Ana was like, we're gonna correct your comment on the book because the particle you used is wrong, and this character is wrong, and this term is not used anymore. It doesn't feel natural. So I'm like, okay. It's kind of embarrassing, but okay. No, 10 cents, 5, I don't know. I'm probably converting it wrong. I forgot her actual rates anymore. Just pay her every month. I think I pay her... Wait, let me Google how much I pay her every month. Yeah, I think I pay her $200 a month for all the translation stuff. Total. But yeah, it's really embarrassing when it's kind of hard because sometimes you use terms that's not common, or it's not, I don't know how to term. But yeah, it's kind of awkward. The terms I use sometimes. And yeah, she's also a friend. So when I went to Comiket, and of course I'm not really good at speaking Japanese, I flew her out with me into Japan. Yeah, she had fun, and she goes to Japan all the time on her free time, and it was her first time riding Uber Black because it's expensive, but I was really in a hurry to go to Comiket, so I booked a ride using Uber Black, and really cool. In Japan, they open the doors for you. They're really polite. They're really on time. And my friend, the translator, was really happy because it was her first time riding a car like that. I didn't think she would be that happy. She took lots of pictures of the inside the car. And then she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you for this experience. I've never thought I'll ride the car like this." Yeah, she's cute too. She's smaller than me too. There's no other Uber options in Japan. It's either a taxi or Uber Black. And I'm like, there's no normal Uber. Yeah. And then taxis are hard. I don't trust them as much. It's kind of hard to look for taxis and where I was living and renting in Japan for a bit. Smaller than Granny, yeah, she's under 5 feet. She's very cute. He's very cute. She likes going to stage plays. That's why she goes to Japan all the time. She just attends stage plays. And she would always go and buy lottery tickets. I mean, to get stage play tickets, it's all lottery, so she would buy a lot. That's how she spends my translation money. What's your first language? It's Filipino. I was born in the Philippines. Southeast Asia, for those who don't know where that country is. Has been living in the US made your work easier? Nope, definitely not. When I was in the Philippines, Japanese companies will just pay me, and there's no other paperwork, just normal payment, international payment. But when I moved to the US, there's a lot more paperwork in my side and on their side too, because I think there's the Japan-US treaty thing It's been a pain. It's been a big pain. I didn't expect it. If I don't do the paperwork correctly, I'll be taxed twice. Taxed in Japan and taxed here. How do you get over fear of sharing your art, fear of failure? Oh, when I first started out, I just post whatever. I just post anything I liked. So if it's something that I like, I don't consider it as a failure. But lately, I realized my mindset has changed to something worse, wherein if the thing I posted isn't something that people liked, it's a failure, which is bad. So I'm doing my best to go back to the old mindset of if it's something I liked, not a failure. But you should stick to that too. Just draw what you like, and if it turned out the way you envisioned it, it's not a failure. Yeah, that's it. This is my tip. Love your works, thank you. You talk about visiting Japan. Would you live there permanently given the option as well? I don't know yet. I want to. I think I want to, but I feel like I'm still viewing Japan with rose-colored lenses, you know? I'll ask my brother though how it is, but I know he told me it's kind of hard. Like bank stuff in Japan is really slow. It's really complicated too. That's what he said. And apartment renting is, and searching for apartment to rent, houses to rent would be tough if he wasn't under his company. And he said it's also hard to make friends in Japan because everybody is an introvert. For example, very little small talks, and you really have to go out of your way to make friends. Which I think is the same for any country. But here in the US though, I just go out and people are like all happy with small talks. You're like, wow, what a different world. Are we talking about my brother who's in Japan? I ask him sometimes how is it to live there. The only downside I remember is he said vegetables and fruits are very expensive, and the places are tiny. Hi Rosu, I love your art. Thank you. You're viewing the US with rose lenses. No, I'm not. I have many complaints, especially the healthcare. But I won't. This is not the complaining about the United States stream. Does the bread in your boings turn into burnt bread when you turn into altar? How exactly? I haven't thought about it that much. I'll get back to you in 6 business months. Older little brother. My little brother is 3 years younger than me. Rosu rather make friends on street than share time with grandchildren. What do you mean? I spend more time with you guys. I view the US with brown lenses. It sucks. I half agree. The trees though, the trees are amazing. Mother Nature though, it's amazing. I don't know why I like the trees. Maybe because I grew up in the city and I barely see trees and there's just mostly buildings all the time. And then now that I moved to a place that's like more I don't know what's the term, not city. There are more trees, more big trees, more old trees. I don't know, it's nice. That's all. Alter is hot, I'll marry. I don't think you're gonna like Alter when you get married to her. She's gonna feed you burnt toast. Do you like that? US national parks are S tier. Yeah, I like the parks. I always go to the gardens and the parks. I don't know. Rural, yeah, more rural, but it's not very rural. I don't know that term. Oh, it's also my first time seeing pine trees when I moved to the US. Because in the Philippines, it's only palm trees everywhere. Just palm trees. All year round, palm trees. And I'm like, I'm bored of the coconuts. Would you rather get compliment about your personality, about your drawings, or about your stream content? I would like compliments about my drawings. When I was starting out streaming, I was really afraid because I just want people to like my art and disassociate me from my art. Or more like I want people to like my art more than me. I still feel the same way, but I'm also happy that you guys like both. But you should like my art more. You should. You promise? You should like Granny's art more than Granny. Yes, art over me. I work hard all my life on my art. That's more worth than Granny. Kevin, thank you for 2 months. What's next? Did you always have the toast in you since you were born? No, it's my mom. My mom just doesn't like cooking as much, so she would feed me toast all the time. Sometimes just plain toast too. Why not both? I mean, if you would like art and Granny equally, that would be great. But you only have to choose one over the other. Should be art. Would you like to have more VTuber children? Yeah. I drew one recently. She's gonna debut this month. Or she's in a Japanese group, and then there's another one for next year. Although I think after that I'll be done with VTubers. So many children, so little time. Depends though. I'm saying that now, but then when a cute one appears, I'll be like, yeah, sure. When I first discovered your art, they were the most cute things I've seen in my life. Thank you. You guys are the cutest things I've interacted with in my life. It's honestly pretty amazing how you've improved as a streamer from the first streams until now. I'm glad. Thanks, Sarah. Although when I watched the debut stream, I feel like I still talk the same way. Yeah. I don't know. Do I talk more now? I feel like I still stutter and fumble over my words. I like both as much. Thank you. Granny ate so much toast it became part of her. They all go on my cheeks. So I have chubby cheeks. Look. It's all toast in there. Back then you were so scared to talk. That's true. That's true. Who told you I'm not afraid of talking even today? How is the new costume rigging funds going? Has your rigger became available again? Yeah, but scheduled a slot for January. So I have until January to fill up my new rigging funds, new costume rigging funds. I showed them my ideas, but they said they can't provide they can't provide an accurate coat yet until I provide the PSD5. So the fund might not be enough, but I'll cover the rest. Because originally I just wanted new costume, and then little by little, like I want arms that are hugging Rosu buns. I want arms that are waving, drawing, and then stuff. You know, I want more things. I want upgrades. I want better head turns. I want some upgrades on my face. Yee yee. If I had to say, the art is the cake and Granny is the cherry on top. You're very sweet. Make me blush. Do I have a blush face? I said a blush face. No mic eating is a huge improvement? Well, I think so too, but some people think otherwise. Have a little bit of American accent developing. I'm changing. I'm not the Granny you used to talk to anymore. Who am I? What countries have you been at? I've been to Germany, United States, Korea, Japan, the Philippines. That's it. Only 5. Somebody donate 1,000 real quick. If you donate 1,000, I will draw you on the booba. I don't know which booba, but a booba. yeah, I want arms. Wait, there's a new hand tracking in BTS? I haven't seen it. I know Soy mentioned it once, but I didn't think it's out yet. Damn, you're trying to overwork for. I know I'm doing my best not to. There are so many things I wanted. I wanted multiple hairstyles, but it might be tough for them and their schedules. I'm a Karen now. I'm learning from my Karen landlord. Eventually I'll be a Karen. I'll be like, I don't like the thing you're doing. That's it. I don't like the thing you're doing. To everybody around me. That's what Karens are, right? They're like, I am free to not like what you're doing. That's what I have understood, the concept of Karen. You need to curse a bit more for the American accent to come to life. I thought that's Australian accent though. Is that American too? American accent is the worst accent. It's alright. It's not that bad, I think. Oh my gosh, I gotta say, I love your art for a long time. Do you watch a lot of YouTube tutorials when you started out and practice from there? Yeah, I did. I can't link you what tutorials I've watched in the past because I don't remember. But yes, I used to watch a lot of YouTube. But be careful though, there's a lot of anime artists on YouTube that would give tips and utilize all the algorithms on YouTube. But I've seen one recommended recently, and then when I check their channel, they don't really give good tips or tutorials, but I see lots of views, and I see that they're doing the YouTube thumbnails correctly, doing the titles correctly and stuff. So you gotta be careful because number of views number of viewers does not equate to good quality. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be a Karen. I'll be like, let me talk to your manager. Please, can you be my manager too? I need a manager. Yeah, that's it. What else? How long have I been streaming? Oh, it hasn't been 2 hours. I feel like I've talked a lot. I remember last time I did a Q&A. I feel like I speak faster. No, maybe. Or I process things faster, but my computer is lagging. One day Rosu will have a manager and we can't meme about it anymore. I think the day will not come though. So you can meme it till that day. Not really a question, but I think you're really cute. Thank you. I think you're cute too. So you're saying you're faster than the computer now? Yeah. Always has been. Next question. Do you have my questions? Oh, while you don't have questions, I want to tell you I really like the standing desk. I wasn't sure at first, but for years now I really wanted a standing desk. And I got it recently. It's pretty expensive. It's a short one too. But I like it. I'm standing right now, and I've been enjoying streaming and standing, drawing and standing. I don't know. I like it. When is the next gaming stream? Maybe... I don't know yet. When I fix Yuki-chan, I wanted to stream Animal Crossing. I've been into Animal Crossing again. But my PC. Somebody help me fix it. Your doctors will be proud of you standing. Yes, I hope they are. Standing desk is great. I also finally got one after years of consideration. Yeah. What did you get? I was thinking of buying like a cheap one. Cheap one in Amazon was $300. That's already cheap. But I thought I want something I would use for a long time and that could carry this 50-pound Cintiq and Cintiq stand. It's 50 pounds. So yeah, I got a little more pricey one. My money's gone. Is your desk adjustable so you can lower it to normal desk if needed? Yes it is. And I got memory buttons so I can set up like a set height each button, and there's 4. I want to see Granny's cute island. Yes, I want to show my island too. I worked hard on it. How big is the biggest spider you've ever seen? As big as my hand? As big as a human hand? When I was 12, we moved to an older house and there were 2 big spiders on the wall. And I still remember them because they were as big as my hand. My dad just squished it though. He like smacked it with a slipper. They died. Yeah, my dad is a Chad. Sometimes I remember he was at the train station. It was a really dirty train station. He was just sleeping. And he heard like this the sound cockroaches make when they move on his left side, and then he used his bare hands and then caught the cockroach and then squashed it. And then I'm like, Dad, I'm never gonna touch your hand again. Disgusting. Yeah, he's a Chad, and I remember more dad stories. Yeah, it is gross. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna touch your hand again. I don't know what thing you squashed. And then I remember more dad stories wherein he was crossing the street, and then like a bike or a motorcycle hit him, but he didn't fall over. No one got injured, but he got mad. He's like, "Why'd you hit me?" And the motorcycle guy fell from his bike motor. And he was apologizing to my dad, and my dad just walked away. It's weird. Dad's weird. Yeah, my dad's weird. I don't know what his body is made of, but he has lots of knee problems now that he's very old. And then one time during a video call, he was like, "So I'm having knee problems. Do you have any exercise recommendations?" And I gave him recommendations, and I asked him, "What kind of exercises have you been doing?" And then he's like, "I'm doing squats and jumping jacks." I'm like, "Dad, those are things that are bad for your knees. What are you doing?" Dad's weird. Old people are weird. Not me, though. I'm not weird. Perfectly normal. More questions? Yeah, more questions. Granny's extra. No. How much toast did you eat before you could do a bread trick? I can't remember, but I eat 2 toasts a day until 2019. How come you don't have any of that body power? I don't know. I don't know what happened. Maybe because I just sit and lay in bed all day when I was younger. My dad was really into sports. I think he was an athlete until he was 40. So he has strong muscles and bones. I don't. I think it's the lifestyle that changes the person. Would you ever go full-time streamer? No, I don't think so. I enjoy streaming when I can only do it sometimes, when I do it for fun. But every time I think, I could be a full-time streamer. And I didn't like that idea. It's like with drawing. Sometimes I regret drawing as a job, and I turned it as a job because my love for it and my passion for it kind of died a little now that I turned it into a job. So I feel like it'd be the same thing for streaming, and I don't want to do it for streaming. I want to keep liking it. Because if I do it as a job, I'll be like, give me subs, give me money, now. And I'll be worried about my viewer numbers. I'll be worried about my earning numbers. Because it's a full-time thing now. I think. That's how I am, though. When drawing was my full-time thing, I'm like, oh no, I should price higher. Oh no, my number of hours I do a week and stuff. Get fuzzy about it. What is with your family and exercise? And exercising when you are injured? I don't know. It's my parents. My parents are at fault because they have this mindset of if you're injured, if you're sick, you just work out and everything will be fine. So they told me the same thing when I was growing up, told the same thing to my brother. And then when we became independent, we realized they were wrong. But even though you realized whatever your parents taught you were wrong, it's still the back of your head that sometimes you do it when you're not thinking as much. Does this make sense? Even if it's wrong. You know? My parents are kidnapping me. Need to go, Granny. Bye-bye. Have fun with your parents. How is your arm doing? Have you been checking it regularly with the doctor? Stop going to the physical therapist. Because that's $200 a week. but I told him, hello, I don't think I can go and visit you every week. I don't have health insurance, so I'm paying this out of pocket. Can I just keep doing the stretching you gave me for the next 9 weeks?
Give you money? Okay then.
And then Hakurai, thank you for $20. Give money, okay? I'll put the money in the Rosu bag. Yeah. So yeah. I think my arm has been good ever since I took that 5-day break from drawing, which made me realize it's drawing. It's the drawing that's making it worse. And I've avoided all workouts that rely on the arm and elbow. And when I lift heavy things, I use a cart. So I think I'm doing great.
Give money?
There is. Thank you for 1,000 bits. Give money. This. Yes, that counts as bits. Rosie, you've awakened the. No. I didn't awake the whales. If I was a full-time streamer, maybe. But I'm not full-time. Part-time streamer. No whales. Hi, I'm you here. Where are you from? I'm currently in the United States. Is that a question? Is that the answer? Oh, somebody redeemed the bread. I'm so sorry. I will do the bread animation next week. No animation this week, unfortunately. Since you're granny, do you use WhatsApp? No. I thought your grannies use Facebook Messenger. It does sound like you overwork it. Yeah, I do overwork it. But there are deadlines. I would sub by for now. All the support you give me, very, very appreciated. I may not be top 10 Twitch streamer, but you guys are in top 10 of my heart. Only top 10 though, not top 1. Top 1's Rushia, by the way. You didn't ask. But it's Rushia. Ah! Greetings from Taiwan. Very sweet stream. Thank you for visiting me. I hope my English is understandable. You draw on a computer pretty much. How does it affect your eyes? I have my brightness for my Cintiq really low, and then for my other monitor I have the contrast and brightness low as well. And then at night I would have lights on, my lamp on so it doesn't strain my eyes, and I take frequent breaks and I use eye drops. Speaking of eye drops, I haven't used it today. Oh no. but when I'm being good, I use it every day. 3 times a day. Going to call your family and tell them they aren't number 1. Yes, they aren't. They're number 1 for my wallet, yes. But in my heart, not so much. I like them though. Good people. Chronos! $4, thank you. Granny needs a new outfit. Old one's getting stink. Did you just donate to call me stinky? stinky in my own stream, and I read it out loud. You're stinky. Rude. I wash my clothes every day, and then they just have a lot of clothes of the same design because I like my outfit. Read it out loud must be true. No! No, not stinky. They smell like roses.
Granny is fresh.
Bill, thank you $15. Granny is fresh. See? See? I am fresh. Bill says so. I used to have flowers somewhere. Wait. Where's my flowers? It's not working. My flowers aren't coming out. But I promise I'm fresh. Next stream I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay, do you have more questions? I can answer one more question and we can end stream. What you think? Too stinky for flowers? You're stinky for flowers. I'm gonna bury you under all the flowers in my backyard and it'll be stinky. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't say anything. Hi, I'm Yula. Welcome. Can you pull a bun from your boing? Like you did with the toast? No, I can't do it. If I pull something out of my boing, it has to be that toast. Only the toast. Rosu, where did you get the textured brush you often use for backgrounds? You need to be more specific which texture brush. I don't know which texture brush you're talking about. I think some people are into that 6 feet. You guys are into anything. Hi, welcome. Hello. We're doing a Q&A and then I'm reading chat's questions right now. But currently there are no questions. So that means I've answered all the questions you guys have. How are you? I'm good. How about you? Is he or she stinky? Depends on the question. How many toasts your boing boings can hold? Yes, the person's stinky. Ohio, Rosu Oba-chan. The one you used for font illustration. Texture background. Let me check actually. The illustration. I went to Twitter and I saw Bao retweet art with big boob of hers. Very cool. The font on. Let me. Everything's lagging. Is it the one where she's holding an apple? Who's your favorite artist? I like Anmi K. Kuem and Nami Namgoreng and Nardak. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these correctly. And then Rela, and then Ask, A-S-K, and then Ray. They're my favorite artists. Wow. Oh, what brush did I use? Oh, it's the... Is it the brush for the grass? Because the brush for the grass is a specific one, which I don't use often. But you'll find plenty of it in the Club Studio Paint Asset Store, if that's what you're looking for. But if it's the brush that I use to paint the tree shadow, that's also just a brush. It's a default brush in Clip Studio Paint that's like a tree silhouette, and I used it and I just warped it. But I don't think I used... Oh, I see texture now. Oh, I don't know where I got that texture brush. I didn't make it though, but I know I got it somewhere. What will you do for $1 million? Buy a house. That's my goal. Buy a house. Just buy a house. I'm tired of renting. I'm tired of Karen landlords. Golden Sifter, thank you. Hina Makura, thank you. 17 months and for 8 months with Golden Sifter. I remember when you made phone wallpapers for your birthday. Do you plan on making something like this for PCs in the future? Do you want that? But I don't have other ideas for the PC. Do you have ideas for me as desktop background? I can do Rosu Peak. Do this. This desktop background. But yeah, I might do that actually. It'll be nice. I'll do that on my birthday, maybe using my new costume. It's a good idea, thank you. Wee. Granny, what do you miss about the Philippines? Like, way a lot. How cheap things are. I like that my rent there for a 2-story house with 2 bedrooms is only $400 a month. That's what I miss. I also miss the warm, consistent weather and the humidity. Oh, for the person who asked what I'll do with the $1 million, I will buy a house. Yeah, I like the hot weather. I don't like the really cold weather. I live in a place that's cold and dry, and I just forget to put lotion in my hands and they turn into a granny hand. Why a house? I'm just tired of renting and I can't decorate the house if I'm renting it. For example, the current house I live in right now, I don't like the doors, I don't like the doorknobs, but I can't change it because it's not my house. And I want my own house. I don't want a big house, I just want a house where I can have an office, I have my bedroom. It's near trees that I can touch. Yeah. Why hurricane? Thank you for 3 months. I'm like, no. No, you're not like, actually you are, but no. Trees. Also, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 22 minutes. I think it's good to end it here. I'm getting hungry. I want to snack on some fruits. I made a fruit bowl and put it in the fridge and snack on it. I made a fruit bowl filled with pears, apples, blueberries, strawberries. I want to eat it now. Yeah. Do you guys like Q&A and chat streams like this? Maybe every 2 months? Maybe. What do you think? Should we do this every 2 months? Do you like chat streams more than art streams? Dangerous question. You have to answer. You prefer art stream. Well, your answer will not change the outcome, because I will do more art streams. I was planning on doing an art stream this week, but we promised the chat stream, and I'm lagging when I do art streams recently. Okay, gotta go. I hope you guys have a good day, good afternoon, and good evening, and see you next week. Or maybe earlier than next week. I might do sneaky streams this week. Maybe. We don't know. No one knows. Bye bye. Are we raiding? Let me check. My elbow popped just now. I don't know if you heard it. Everything's lagging. Well, things are lagging, but yes, we're gonna raid somebody once the page loads. Okay, gotta go. Bye bye. Oh, spin. I can spin. It's been a while. If I land this way, you guys get good gacha luck for the rest of the week. If I land this way, you get bad luck. Yeah? Okay, here you go. Let's go. A glance of the thighs. I made a mistake. I'll stop spinning once I see the words. Best Rosu is the best Rosu. Did you hear that? Best Rosu is the best Rosu. Well, I saw Evil's message, and you get good luck. You thank them for the good luck you'll be getting for the rest of the week. No, it's good luck. What are you talking about, Kay? Good, it's all good. Okay, bye bye. Someday I'll have a waving animation. Today's not the day though.